Here, kitty, 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 kitty. Here, kitty, 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 kitty. Here. Oh, hello. Didn't see you there. Welcome to Catification Part 2. 1, 2. That is our first cat shelf. That was one I bought. And we just moved into this house and we discovered a couple of shelves built into the wall that we really didn't want. They're on this wall. There was another one behind this. So we didn't need those. So I thought, let's put them to good use with some other things I have for the cats and put them on the wall to make it easier to get up to that shelf. When I first put it up, there was actually a little dresser that hadn't been moved from the spot, and it was easy for the cats to get up there. Zoe, as I talked about in my last video, is a little skittish, and she sometimes runs from Amber. So it's nice to have a place for her to escape to, and this is it. Plus she likes looking out the window, and well, let's get into it. These are the shelves, and they're your typical Ikea style shelf, and I've reinforced them with glue and nails to make it sturdier for the cats. And I've got some carpeting as well. I also have this little box that the cats slept in with some pillows on both levels before we moved, and that will eventually be painted as well. Little section there that was for the cats to scratch on, and we're going to take all 4 of these items and put them together. Very important are drywall anchors that can hold a lot of weight. Now that is obviously a lot more than a cat weighs, unless you have a jungle cat. So we have the 2 shelves. This one I'm going to bracket onto the wall. This one is pretty sturdy on its own. So we're going to put the first shelf just about here, which gives them an easy jump from the platform. I'm just going to mark underneath it. That way I have a line to create my level line. As you can see, Amber is watching, waiting, hoping this shelf will be done very quickly so she can start using it. And I'll just measure the center of that screw, 23 1/4 inches. And I have 2 shelves, so as long as I remember 23 1/4 inches, I'll put that at 23 1/4 inches. Fine, and then I will do this at 1/4. I first discovered these when I was installing a Rubbermaid closet organizer, and you have to drill a hole normally to fit that through. However, I have discovered this, it just happens to be the perfect size to create the hole I need for these, which means I don't have to drill a hole. I just have to take this and pound it into the wall, just like that. And that is just the right size to push my wall anchor in. Now, if I measured everything correctly, this will just go right on. So, by mixing and matching commercial and homemade shelves, you can catify your entire house. And even, found items, old shelves that you haven't planned on using anymore. As it turns out, this one is slightly off. This one's 23 3/8. So I'm gonna have to be glad that I checked it. And here. It's a good thing I measured the second shelf because it is a slightly different measurement of 23 3/8. So I will trim these carpets to fit, and then I will use some spray adhesive to stick it on. So this scratching post here needs a little bit of support because it only has 3 legs, and if the cats are going to be jumping on it. It used to be attached directly to this, but I'm giving it a little extra space, so I'm going to drill a hole. I lost my drill bit. We hit the stud, so bonus, don't need a anchor.